Good evening. Tonight, we would like to pause and remember a Willow Springs High School principal and one of our biggest athletic supporters, Charles Bill Myers. Bill, along with his wife Greta, moved to Willow Springs in 1993. Bill was with the high school principal for 11 years. His wife Greta was the high school counselor here and then at Mountain Grove. They have both been a big part of our community for over 30 years. During Bill's time as principal, he kept the scorebook for Coach Brent Colley. Coach Colley said Bill often tried to give him coaching advice during the games. Bill claimed Coach Colley would have won a few more games if he had listened. Bill also, on occasion, was known to give advice to the officials. One night during the district championship game, Bill almost got a technical foul when the official told him to shut up and sit down. In Bill's retirement years, he became our coach's most supportive mentors. Bill would always show up to the first practice of the year to show support to the kids and the coaches. Bill loved all of our sports teams and athletes. If our coaches ever tried to have a conversation with Bill about how things were going in his life, he would quickly respond with a question wanting to know about how our athletes were doing. Bill had a particular love for volleyball. This started when his daughter Kirsten played volleyball for the Bears. Soon after he was given the name Volley Bear, Bill understood how influential coaches can be to our students. After games, win or lose, he would always be there to congratulate a big win or show support in a loss. Bill also hosted an annual spring coaches barbecue at his house. Bill was famous for his skills on his smoker. Every spring, he would have a cookout in his driveway. This quickly turned into an all afternoon hangout place with current coaches, former coaches, and school employees. The Bear family is thinking about Bill a little more today on his first home basketball game, on our first home basketball game since he passed away on August 1st. During home games, Bill would always sit in the corner of the stage with his best friend, Brent Colley. Tonight, we will still have Bill's chair out wishing he was sitting in it ready for another basketball season. Welcome everybody to Bear Basketball on VMP. Tonight, it's the Willow Bears facing off against the Seymour Tigers. Good evening everybody, I am Nolan Perkins.
And I'm Jackson Lee.
And it is opening night here on the Brent Colley Court in Mumford Gymnasium. First game of the season for the Bears, and this is the second game of the season for the Seymour Tigers. They are 1-0. Jackson, are you ready?
I am. I'm excited for this season. I really am.
It feels good to be sitting back up here in the booth, ready for another season of Bear basketball. I am excited. Here's the tip. Seymour comes up with the tip. And it is number 0 in the backcourt. Here comes Luke across half court. Seymour setting up the offense. Hands it off. 20 on the left side. Hands it off 23. Jace Rogers with the tip. Luke gets it back. Here's Truman at the logo. Spin move. Almost loses it. Gathers it back up in the paint. Mini jump shot from the volleyball line. It's good. And Jace Rogers wasting no time coming down the floor. Throws it inside. And fighting over the ball. It's going to be called jump ball. It's going to be Willow ball. Jace Rogers inbounding. Inside to Brody Thompson, lays it up and one. It's a good start for Brody Thompson.
Do we have the projection for Willow this year?
What do you mean?
The Ozark Sports projections.
No.
No.
We don't.
Okay.
Brody's free throw is no good. Colby with some good effort, but that is going to be Seymour's ball. We got Luke coming down the floor, gives it to 23. It's Wyatt. Wyatt hands it back off. Here's Truman to Derek. Derek. Ball gets tipped away, but it's still Seymour with the ball. Derek inbounding. Hands it off to Luke. Luke driving on the left side. Hands it off. 23 going up. Hook shot's good. That was Wyatt Henry with a pretty easy 2. And here's Colby James surveying the floor. Throws it over to Aiden in the corner. Inside, Brody. Brody posting up. Shot's no good. Rebounded. Here comes Derek. Falls down. Colby recovers the ball. Throws it into Jace Rogers. Good pass. Good look inside for the easy 2. That's Jace Rogers' first 2 points on the board. Here's Wyatt Henry. Goes to the corner. In the corner. Thinks about shooting. Pump fakes. Drives in. Stripped away by Colby. Good hands.
I think, honestly, a big question for me is how this is going to work with two James boys on the team. Both of them are extremely talented, but they are brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either going to be really good or they're going to be brothers. Like, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. 3 is no good from Truman. That brother mentality, they're going to try to outperform each other every night. If it was me, yeah.
That could be a good thing. That could be a very good thing.
Colby at the top of the key. Hands it off to Aiden. Aiden letting the offense get set up. Inside. Colby. Power step. It's no good. Here comes Derek. Lays it up. It's a little short, and it's rebounded by Jace Rogers. Jace Rogers quickly coming down the floor, throws it into Brody Thompson. Brody Thompson laying it in for 2.
Is Brody a freshman?
Brody is a freshman. There's Luke driving in on the right side, throws it to the corner. Corner three. It's no good. Rebounded. Other three, no good. Almost another offensive board. Aiden comes up with it, throws it away. Here's Luke, laying it in for two. And I can see that becoming a problem for this Willow Bears team. They are a little undersized this year, losing a couple seniors that had some height. So they're gonna have to make sure they box out, block out, and get those boards and not let the offense boards happen. Jace Rogers' three from the corner is good.
Besides Brady Altermat, Braxton, and James Dean, everybody's just about the same size.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is that 5'10" to 6 foot range that, yes, is tall going out on the street, but in a basketball game, you need just a little bit more advantage.
Three is no good from number 20, Truman. Offensive board, 23 comes up with it. And Seymour throws it away. That's going to be Willow's ball. Score 9-6. Willow has the advantage. And here's Colby James. Brady James at the top of the key. Throws it away. Here's 20, Truman. Fumbling it around, driving into the lane. His little hook shot's good. Throws the defense with that little pass fake. Kobe James gets the ball tipped away, but he recovers it. Then he almost throws it away. Jace Rogers fighting for it. Luke comes up with it. Derek, sorry. Gets blocked by Kobe James. Outstanding effort by Colby James, sending that onto the stage.
That was very good defense. Was it clean or no? I think it was clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was clean. It was clean. Luke's going to be inbounding the ball for the Seymour Tigers. Derek, corner three. It's good, and one.
That was an impressive shot. I mean,
Jace Rogers fouled. He got in his landing zone. Let's see if Derek Helms can convert the 4-point possession. Free throws are good. That puts Seymour 9-12 with the advantage. Here's Jace Rogers passing back to Colby. Colby dribbling around at the logo. Can't find anything. Throws it to the corner. Brady James from downtown, no good. And Truman Helms with the board. Hands it off to Luke. Truman, 23 takes his own three. It's no good. And here's Colby, gets the ball tipped. And that is Seymour ball.
Who is that? Zero?
Number 0, that's Luke Rasmussen.
He's quick.
Yeah,
he comes back quick on defense.
I guess he's stealthy too. Colby couldn't hear him coming up behind.
Yeah, team needs to be yelling something there. What is it, Wolf?
That's
is
a
that
Wolf
right?
call right there. Derek's three is no good. Jace comes up with the board. Derek Helms fouled him. After Derek's foul, here comes Colby James. Throws it to Brady. Aiden Stewart in the corner. Goes back out to the top. Back to Aiden. Aiden from downtown, no good. Brody Thompson comes up with the board, throws it away. Stolen by Derek Helms. Derek Helms on the fast break, throws it in 23. 23 pump fake spin move. Shots long, rebound Colby James. Brady James driving in. Shot's short. Here comes Truman. Truman going up, off the board for 2. Timeout, Willow Springs. Welcome back to Mumford Gymnasium. Here we are, score 14-9. We've already talked about this just a little bit. This Willow team, it's younger, but I mean, we do have the talent. Last season, the Willow Bears been 9-17 under the new head coach, Dustin Forrest. Hopefully looking to improve that this year. Here's Colby pulling up just inside the three-point line. Fouled and one.
I think a great advantage that Willow has here, not necessarily for this season, but the coming seasons, 3 out of our 5 starters are sophomore and freshmen.
Yep.
2 starters, one of them's a junior, so they still have another year, and one of them's a senior. So 4 out of your 5 starters are going to be in school next year. That gives them such a good chance to make a turnaround this year and come back next year with a powerhouse of a team.
Yep. The only problem with only having one senior is you just don't really have that seniority. You don't have that veteran player that can help you in the final stretch of the game.
That's true, but
experience is a big thing on the basketball court. Jace Rogers from the wing, it's good.
I think a big thing with that, though, is yes, he is a senior, but like every single one of the kids on that floor, I don't know much about Brody, but Colby, Jace, and Brady all have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
I mean, Jace himself is already very experienced in high school. I mean, his freshman year, we won districts. Last year, I mean, we didn't have as good of a season, but we lost all of our starters.
Yep.
So he's already got all that experience that Aiden had, because before that year, we hadn't done anything until 2 years ago, I guess.
Yep. Jace Rogers, yeah, you're right. He definitely has that experience. He's going to be one of those players that are looking to take a step up and take that leadership spot that this team is really going to need. With those younger players, you need somebody that can kind of guide them. Because, yes, the freshmen, they do have experience, but they don't have that high school basketball experience. And high school basketball is a completely different game than middle school basketball. The tempo is much faster. Colby James, that was a good move, but cannot connect. That's the end of the first quarter. Score is tied, 14-14.
I think a big thing that's going to help our freshmen is, like, I know Brady played on a team before high school, but it was a travel team. So, I mean, that's high school ball. That's very good experience. So that's going to help them out a lot here.
We're going to cut to some ads. We'll see you after the break.
Hey, it's not over yet.
Oh, we're coming right back out.
Colby had to shoot. He got fouled.
Oh, he did get fouled. All right. Sorry. Ads will come up momentarily. Colby's first. No good. Colby's second. It's good. 15-14. And that's the end of the first quarter. Willow Bears with the advantage. We'll see you after the break. back to the Brent Colley Court at Mumford Gymnasium. Story tonight, Willow with the advantage, up 1. Shaking the rust off from the offseason, coming back in to play some basketball. Here's Derek throwing it over to 23, Wyatt throwing back up, Truman driving in, takes the shot from the SCA logo, no good. Aiden Stewart with the board, hands it off to Colby. Brady James from downtown, it's short. Colby with the board, posting up, throwing it up, no good. Rebound, Wyatt Henry.
That's one thing that we don't quite have an advantage on is height. I mean,
Yeah,
they
how
can
tall-
jump.
how tall is,
That's for sure
Colby?
is they can jump, but they
Colby's
just
5'9".
that extra 3.5, 4 inches in a basketball game means a lot.
Yeah. Here's 24 posting up inside, throws a good pass to 23. He travels. That was a good thought by Caleb. Here's Brady at the top of the key, throwing it over to Colby in the corner. Colby thinks about it, drives in, tries to throw it into Brody Thompson, but it's tipped, diving on the floor, Seymour. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Just a
Good
dog
hustle
pile.
between both teams. They both wanted that. It's going to be Willow ball. You know, the Seymour team is kind of in the same boat that Willow is this year. They lost a lot of their starters last year. I don't know if you remember that team when we did the live stream last year for them, but I think they lost at least 3 of their starters this year, so they also have a pretty young team. If you look at their starting lineup, I mean, you can see it. They're a little taller than our team. Aiden Stewart laying in it for 2. They're a little taller than our team, but I mean, they still, height and age-wise, are a lot like us.
Yeah.
Here's Wyatt in the corner.
So, I guess I'm not quite
Truman inside the paint, puts it in for 2.
not quite understanding Willow here. Is Brody taking Braxton's spot right now? Like, is that who's filling in?
Yes, Brody is
Okay.
going to be filling in. That's what it looks like until Braxton recovers from his injury. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's getting knee surgery.
I think so. I wouldn't really. I have no idea. I'm just like, I didn't know if Brody was filling in or if it was Aiden or who was really filling in for Braxton right now.
Yeah, Braxton is our 6'3" rim protector.
'Cause that matchup between Brody and, is it 24 or is it 21? 21. The matchup between Brody and 21 it's interesting because he's just a little bit bigger than Brody, but Brody's hanging in there right now.
Seymour, Truman throwing it away. Willow ball. Looks like Jordan checks in for Colby. Jace Rogers on the left wing. Brady throwing it over to Jace Rogers in the corner. Jace Rogers inbound to Brody. Back out to Jace. Jace driving in. Baseline Jay's good.
That was a good shot. Very good shot. Those shots are hard when you're coming off the dribble.
Made it look easy. Here's Truman. Luke, there's it. Wyatt spinning around. Luke on the baseline, driving in. Off the backboard, it's good. A little hop step made some space between the paint defender, making the two a little too easy. Colby James checking in for his younger brother, Brady James. Jace Rogers inbounding, throws it to Colby. At the top of the key. Jace Rogers driving on the left side. Hard pass over to Brody Thompson. Brody Thompson, corner three is good.
Brody's having a very good night.
Yeah, Brody's got 7. Jace Rogers has 10, Brody has 7. Jace Rogers tips it away, gets the steal, power dribble, going up for 2. Got the defender on the pump fake, it's good. Jace Rogers already has 12. Miscommunication with the offense. Jace Rogers gets another easy 2. And we got a timeout from Seymour. We'll be back after these messages. Back to Mumford Gymnasium. Score 26-18. Willow has the advantage. And it is Seymour ball. Jace Rogers. Physical defense. Brady checks in for Jace Rogers. All right, Henry inbounding for Seymour. There's some sweat on the floor, so we clean that up. It's Luke in the backcourt. And get off Derek. Tight defense from Aiden Stewart. Derek's 3 is good. That screen got him wide open. And he's got 7. Here's Colby. Ball's tipped away. Willow retains. Colby averaged 17 last year. 17 points per game, along with 2 steals. You know, for being a freshman, that is a pretty good stat line.
Yeah, Colby had a very good season last year for a freshman.
And he's called for a travel. Turnover, Seymour ball. Yeah, Coach Forrest, he said as a freshman last year, you know, he was one of the best players on the team. He earned second team, as a freshman, he earned second team all-conference honors, which is really cool. Derek Helms lays it in for 2. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
It'll be fun to watch him grow over the years. Passing the ball around at the top of the key. Colby in the corner, driving in baseline, loses his footing, throws it over. Jordan Rutledge, Aiden Stewart at the top, setting back up the offense. Inside, Jordan tries to throw it to Brody. It's tipped, stolen by Truman. And here comes Seymour. Truman driving on the left side, lays it in for an easy 2. Timeout, Willow Springs. And we'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Mumford Gymnasium. 26-25. Willow with a 1-point advantage. You know, it's been back and forward all game. Willow seems to get a little bit of a lead, and then Seymour just gets right back in it.
Yeah.
No time.
Both
Chase Rogers,
teams,
pump fakes, but he travels.
both teams have their hot moments,
Yeah.
but then both teams have their down moments. But it seems like each team's hot moment is during the other team's down moment. So it's just back and forth, back and forth. Scores going up and down.
Here's Derek Helms for 3. It's short. Rebound, Henry. Posting up. His shot's no good. Rebound, Brody Thompson. Brody hands it off to Aiden. And here's Aiden coming across half court. Colby, long 3, no good. Offensive board, Jace Rogers posting up, hands it off to Brody Thompson. His shot's no good. Rebound 21, and we got a foul called. Probably going to be over the back, maybe?
Yeah.
Foul's on number 23, Brody Thompson. Fouled him on the rebound.
I don't think I've ever seen the floor be wiped down more in my life. That's like the 5th time they've had the towel out.
Yeah. After Coach Wilson left, I kind of thought that was going to be a lost art to use the towel as a temporary timeout.
We haven't used that once.
No. Here's Wyatt, stolen by Colby. Colby on the fast break, laying it in for 2. 19 seconds remaining in the half. Seymour's got to think quick on their feet. Stolen by Willow. Here's Colby on the fast break. Euro steps, and he's fouled. Going to the line for 2.
Colby's hurting pretty bad.
And they're saying that foul is on the floor. I'm not too sure about that.
That he went up
Colby
with the ball.
He's hurting. He's coming out. Montana's checking in. He must have hit his hip on the floor when he was coming down. That does sting. Here's Aiden. 6 seconds remaining in the half. Jordan looking around, hands it up to Aiden. Aiden from way downtown, no good. And that's a wrap for the half. Score 28-25. Both these teams battling, and they're pretty evenly matched. The height, like we talked about earlier, height, age, I mean, it's very even. A lot of the same stats going on. Leading scorer for the Willow Bears is Jace Rogers, and then your leading scorer for the Salem Tigers is Derek Helms. We will be back after this short break. Welcome back to Mumford Gymnasium. The story tonight, two young teams battling it out and being pretty evenly matched. Score 28-25. Willow has the advantage. It's going to be Seymour ball coming out of the halftime. Here's Wyatt. Helms at the top, gets fouled on the three. Jordan Rutledge closed out. A little too quick and got under him. Eric's first, no good. Second's good. And third is good. Is Reddy James coming across half. Jace Rogers on the left wing, throws it back up. Aiden at the logo. Surveying the floor. Reddy James driving in. Pass is stolen to Brody Thompson. Here comes Luke. Almost pump fake inside to the, just inside the paint. It's good.
I think that's the first time Seymour's had the lead tonight.
I think that's right. Pass is tipped. Yeah, it goes out of bounds. That's Willow ball. Aiden Stewart inbounding. Throws it in, Jace Rogers in the corner. Throws it inside to Brody Thompson. Brody Thompson posting up. He loses the ball. 21 diving. That's a jump ball. Willow retains possession. Good effort from Connor Young. Connor Young is, he's one of the post players for Seymour. He's kind of an undersized big man. He's able to shoot the ball. You know, that kind of draws the defense from outside, or kind of draws the defense from inside the paint to the outside. It kind of opens up the lane more so their guards can drive in. Here's Aiden Stewart. A little too strong on that layup. Truman comes up with the board and hands it off to Luke. Seymour with a 1-point lead. Here's Helms driving in. His shot was no good. A little short. Here comes Aiden Stewart. And he's going to slow the ball down and let the offense get set up. Inside to Brody Thompson. Brody Thompson hands it off to Aiden. Aiden gets pushed from behind. That foul is going to be on number 23, Wyatt Henry. That's his second. Checking in for Jordan Rutledge, number 21, playing Altermat. Aiden Stewart inbounding. There's Brody. Brady. Dribbling back out. Brody Thompson inside, throws it off the board, it's no good. Rebound, Wyatt Henry throws it to Luke to bring it down the floor. Helms in the corner for three, it's good. Derek Helms is having a pretty good game here. He's got 16 of their 32. Timeout, Willow Springs.
Colby's, I don't even think he's on the bench. I'd say he's down in the locker room.
Yeah, he did not come out. He took that fall right before halftime. He didn't come out of the locker room, he stayed down there, so. Hopefully we can get an update on that before the end of the night.
Yeah.
You know, Derek Helms, he's been having a pretty good game. He's one of the returning players for Seymour. we've watched him. He's pretty good at making some plays down over there. Gets open pretty easily. He's had some good shots from beyond the three-point line.
Oh, Colby's in.
He's on the floor.
What? When did that happen? He, appeared out of nowhere. He dropped from the ceiling.
Wow.
That was magic.
Has he been in the entire time?
No, he has not.
Are you sure?
No, he hasn't because Jordan was in.
Blaine checked in. Oh, is Blaine not in anymore? Okay, yeah, that's who he checked in for.
So when did he come out? Because he wasn't even on the bench.
He probably came out
while we
during
were
that
talking.
timeout. Yeah, here's Jace Rogers driving in, fouled, and one. Jace Rogers also having a great night, 16 points. And one free throw, no good. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound. Connor, it's a jump ball. It's going to be Seymour ball. Lou's going to be throwing it in. Derek Helms dribbling around, almost loses it. Regains control, driving in. Baseline J, it's good. He's feeling it tonight.
He's got 18 points.
There's Aiden Stewart in the corner, getting double teamed, ball's tipped. Brady still gets it. Jace Rogers, opposite side corner, takes the three. It's good.
Jace is feeling it tonight. He's got 19.
Yeah, we're watching a back and forward here between Jace Rogers and Derek Helms. That three-pointer cuts the lead down to one.
That was a
Henry
backcourt violation.
Wasn't really thinking there and goes back court.
Yep.
There's Colby, he's got 5. Driving in, floater. Little too strong on that. Aiden Stewart comes up with the board, throws it to Brady in the corner. Brady takes his dribble off to the side. His three-pointer no good. Rebound Connor. Hands it off. Helms in the corner. It's short. Rebound. Truman. Truman's shot's no good. Then Wyatt comes up with another offensive board and puts it in for 2. Willow needs to put some more effort into their boxing out. Here's Brady James driving in, throws it up. It's good. Little floater.
That's Brady's first points of the night. That was Brady, right? Okay. I get Brady and Brody confused.
Yeah. We have 2 Brodies on the team, don't we?
Brody,
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce
Truman's
his name.
2 is good. He's got 12. Seymour passing the ball around. Here comes Truman driving in, throws it to the corner. Wyatt takes a shot, baseline, it's no good. Derek Helms in the corner, baseline, spins, loses the ball, regains it. Throws it over to Luke. Luke driving down the right side, throws it inside, good pass. 21 going up, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2. That was a good look inside from Luke. Got his teammate pretty open, and he got fouled from behind. That foul's on number 1, Colby. That's his second. Connor's first is no good. Jordan Relich checking in for Aiden Stewart. Second free throw is good. Score 39-35. Good look inside to Colby. Pass is a little too low, off Brody Thompson's foot. Seymour ball. Just Truman. Luke at the logo. Back to Wyatt. Connor. Got a foul called on number 23, Brody Thompson. That's his second, sending Luke to the line. Luke's first, it's no good. Comes Luke's second. It's good. Couple subs for Willow, or just one sub. Aiden checking in for Jordan Relich.
Not a whole lot has happened in this quarter.
No, they've slowed down the tempo. That second quarter was really fast-paced. They've taken a step back. Pass over to the corner is tipped. Good hands from Luke.
Just a little too short of a pass.
Yeah. Pass is tipped. Here comes Helms on the fast break. His layup short. And the foul is called.
Shooting foul? Did I miss something?
What?
Shooting foul.
Yeah.
Did I miss that? Was he going up?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
That foul is on number 5, Aiden Stewart. That's his second. It goes good. Wyatt has 5. Here's Colby. Looking around. Back over to Brady. Colby. Into Aiden in the corner. Aiden takes the 3. A little short. And Luke comes up with the board. Pass is tipped, Jace Rogers. Jace Rogers right back at him. The ball is tipped. 23 loses it. Going up, fouled. Waved off. Shot was on the floor. Willow ball. Colby throwing it in. Throws it to the corner. Aiden throws it back in. Brady dribbling beyond the three-point line. Takes a three. It's short. Here comes Luke. One, takes three. Rattles out. That shot went in. That would have been pretty crazy. That's the end of the third quarter. Score 41-35. We'll be back after the messages. Back to Mumford Gymnasium, where we are coming to the final quarter of play. Score 35-41. Willow does not have the advantage. It's actually Seymour. My fault. Here's Aiden. Throwing inside to Brody Thompson. Brody Thompson gets it stripped away. Good hands by Luke.
Been a lot of missed passes tonight.
Yeah. A little sloppy, but it is their first game, so we got to give them a little leeway. Pep Club's starting to get loud. It always helps. Here comes, after the steal, Aiden Stewart throwing an oop to Brady James. Aiden Stewart had to get subbed out after the possession. Got what looked like he tweaked his ankle. But here's Seymour after the Bear two-pointer. Jace Rogers almost with another steal in the corner, or on the baseline. Truman's shot's no good. Rebound, Brody Thompson. And the ball is tipped out by Luke Rasmussen. It's going to be Willow ball. Jordan's going to be inbounding. Brady from way downtown. No good. Here's Derek Helms. Truman at the top of the key, looking around, hands it off, Derek. Dribble handoff to Luke. Luke Rasmussen. Truman driving into the lane. Takes a shot, it's no good, it's short. Seymour comes up with the offensive board. Wyatt driving in, elbow, left side of elbow, shots, no good. Jace Rogers with the board. Throwing it to Jordan, pass is intercepted by Seymour. Here's Derek Helms.
This is chaotic.
Timeout Seymour. Willow needs to take a moment, calm down. They're getting a little ahead of themselves. Playing a little too quick. They need to slow it down, get their feet under them. This is when that veteran player would be really nice to have right about now because, you know, you got those younger guys that are a little shook up playing their first high school basketball coming down the final stretch. But it's still a very close game. I mean, nobody's pulling away. Everybody's just kind of in the same boat right now.
Yeah, I mean, Seymour hasn't scored since third quarter, I guess. We're 2 minutes in.
Yeah. Here's Seymour inbounding. Rasmussen coming across half court. White in the corner. Inside pass is tipped by Brody. Brody comes up with the board, throws it to Jace Rogers. Jace Rogers throwing it over to Colby. Colby laying it in for two.
You could rap, I'm convinced. That was impressive. You were rambling off words faster than anything I've ever seen. That was pretty dang quick.
quick offense, quick passes. And Aiden Stewart draws a charge. Good. That was good basketball awareness right there.
Yep. I have no idea what you're saying.
What?
I can barely hear you.
Oh, is it quiet again?
Yeah.
Still trying to get adjusted to the new system. There's Jace Rogers. His pass is tipped. Seymour with the steal.
There's been a lot of that tonight.
Yeah. Truman on the baseline, pulls up, shot rattles around, no good. Here's Colby James slowing the ball down. Yeah, I'd say it's a mixture of the fact this is the first game. Jace Rogers, three-pointers no good. Offensive board, Brody. Brody gets fouled, going to the line for two. It's a mixture of this being the first game, and I think that just in general, Seymour's doing a good job of keeping their hands in the passing lanes.
Yeah.
You know, they're a pretty good defensive team.
Seymour's got a lot of hustle, and we do too, but with the... I'll shut up for a second. With
First
the
free throw, it's long.
With the speed that they have and the awareness that they have, I mean, every single time there's a pass thrown, Seymour's on top of it.
Yeah.
They know exactly where it's going.
And both of these teams, they wait for the free throw. Second free throw is no good. Both these teams, they have to play with some grit. You know, they're both undersized. So if they're wanting to get any kind of boards, you know, play inside, play in the paint, they're going to have to make sure that they're going up strong. Playing above their size because they just don't have that weight. They don't have that size. Truman in the corner, three. It's good.
Wow.
Truman also having a great night. 15 points. Two of Seymour's starters in double-digit points. Aiden Stewart in the corner, takes a three. No good. Ball tipped over to Jace Rogers, and it's Seymour ball. 39-44. Seymour has the advantage. 33 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Truman, Aiden Stewart sends it back. Great block. Good hustle from Aiden Stewart, preventing the easy go-ahead layup.
That was aggressive, and that was impressive. I mean,
well put by Jackson Lee.
Aggressive and impressive. Like.
Take a moment here to clean the sweat off the floor. All right, we got the sweat all cleared up off the floor. And here's Seymour. Luke Rasmussen inbounding. Throws it inside. Truman, nobody on him, but he misses the layup. Offensive board. Connor throws it back out. Luke Rasmussen slowing it down, setting up the offense. Derek speeding it up, driving inside. He's kind of out of control, but a foul is called. Kind of surprised. Foul's on number 1, Colby James. That's his third. Willow with some tight defense. Corner. Wyatt, his three-pointer, no good. Truman with the offensive board. Spins around, puts it in for 2.
That lead's growing pretty quick.
Here's Aiden Stewart throwing inside. Brody going up, and he is called for a jump ball. He got blocked from behind, going up. And that's going to be Seymour ball. That's tough, is what that is. No other way to put that.
Brody was going up with that ball.
Yep. But if you're blocked like that and the ball doesn't leave your hands, it's a jump ball. Jace Rogers comes up with a steal. Then Wyatt gets the ball back, throws it over. Connor posting up, lays it in for 2. He's got 3. Timeout, Willow Springs. And we've watched Seymour kind of run away with it here. They've had a 7-0 run in the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, it went from being either team could win it, Seymour's kind of slipping away with it. And there's plenty of time left for Willow to come back with that, but if it stays the way it is, Seymour's got a better chance of winning this game.
Yep. Willow needs to definitely start fighting more on the offensive boards. There's been a couple of killer offensive board, you know what I'm trying to say. Seymour's got some good offensive boards, putting them in a good position to throw the ball back out and hit that 3. We watched Truman. He's kind of picked it up this quarter. He started this quarter off with 12. He's got 17 now, but not to mention those killing offensive boards. I mean, he's gotten those boards, and they ran away with it. Colby pulling up for 3. It's no good. Aiden Stewart fighting for the board. Seymour comes up with it. Jace Rogers strips it away. But then Seymour gets it right back. Luke Rasmussen now has the ball. Truman's fadeaway shot's no good. Pulling up Wyatt, his three-pointer, no good. Jace Rogers comes up with the board. He has 19. He's had a great night. Minute 45 to go here in the fourth quarter, the final quarter of play. Brady Thompson throwing it out. Brady James takes the three. His three is no good. Here comes Helms. Throwing it away. Willow ball.
I think right now, if Willow wants to win this game, we're going to have to start capitalizing more as we come down the floor. Our defense really, I mean, they're performing. Defense is performing. They've held them to 7 points the whole quarter.
Yeah.
It's just shots are being missed on offense.
Yeah. Jace Rogers' shot rattles out. Willow's on a pretty hard cold streak right now. Nobody's shots are connecting, and this is the moments they need to be. And Brady James, intentional foul. In an effort to get the ball back. Just Wyatt inbounding. And we've got a foul called on the floor. Foul was against Willow, I guess.
Yeah, I was on Aiden.
Down pass, Helms. Colby on him. Colby playing intense defense, and he's fouled. You kind of have to do that at this point. If you're wanting to get the ball back and have any kind of chance, you're going to have to send him to the line so you can get a couple more possessions.
Yep. Colby's got to watch it now, though. He's got 4 fouls.
Yeah, so Colby cannot be doing that anymore. Long pass to Truman. Colby throws it back out. Connor throws it over. Helms gets fouled by Jace. And that should send him to the line. That puts Seymour in the bonus. New rule in high school basketball this year. 1-on-1 free throws don't exist anymore, so he's going to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. He's got 19. We got a foul call on the floor. And timeout, Coach Forrest. 39 seconds here to go in the fourth quarter. We will be back after these messages. Back to Mumford Gymnasium. Scores 50-39. Seymour with the advantage with 39 seconds to go here. Colby James throws it to Jace. Jace Rogers in the corner, looking inside. Brody Thompson throws it back out. Colby James driving in, hands it at Aiden Stewart. Aiden Stewart laying it in for an easy 2. No defense on him. Score 41-50. That foul hopefully goes on Chase Rogers. Because if it goes on Colby, that's his 5th. Yep, fouls on number 0, Chase Rogers. That's his 4th, so no more fouling for him. That's going to send Derek Helms to the line for 2 free throws. Here comes Colby James after the free throw. And it's Colby laying it in. Oh, no. Free throw was, not free throw, gosh dang. Layup was short. And that's going to wrap it up here at Mumford Gymnasium. Score 41-50. That's Seymour takes it away on Willow's opening night.
That was a well-fought game by both teams.
Yeah,
both teams hung in there the whole time.
We watched it back and forward all game, and then finally at the very end, just Seymour put their heads down and took it away.
It just seemed like Willow kind of hit a patch where there was just nothing going on. They couldn't hit a shot. Their defense was fine. Defense was good the whole night from Willow. That is the one thing I will say great from Willow, and that was their aggressiveness on defense. But the offense, when it hit that 4th quarter, I think we just kind of lost that momentum we had going into it.
They had that cold streak there, just like you said, we had a hard time connecting on those really important shots that, sum it up, really was the killer for us tonight. Hopefully that was just those first game jitters, first game of the season. Everybody's kind of rusty, everybody's kind of nervous, so hopefully as the season goes on, we'll see those important shots starting to connect better.
Yeah.
So we will have a player of the game interview tonight. Looks like they went ahead and went into the locker room first. So we're going to cut to some ads, and we'll be back when our player of the game emerges from the locker room. back to Mumford Gymnasium, where we have the player of the game, Truman Helms. Truman Helms, great game out there, man. In that final stretch, you just kind of took over on the offensive boards there, and you really put your team on the back and carried them away to get the win. So, what kept your mind in the game there at the very end? You just put your head down and you started getting those boards, getting those easy layups at the end. What kept your head in the game?
Just the team and how they were relying on me to be able to get in there and get the boards and just get good shots and
Yeah. Yeah, this is our out to everybody watching. This is our first live stream of the year, so bear in here with us. Did you guys have any kind of offensive strategy, defensive strategy coming in for this game, or did you guys just kind of come in here and wing it?
Well, we were coming in looking to guard Colby James real well, but then number 0 stepped up, so we had to adjust mid-game to make sure he didn't get a bunch of open shots.
Yeah. And we saw that out there. We saw you were really keeping a tight look on Colby. And then Jace, he kind of stepped it up tonight. I think he had 19 points. So we watched that from up here. You guys kind of transitioned. I couldn't tell you right now. I think you guys were in a zone for half the night. But I couldn't tell you who was guarding him. But we saw that from up here. But you had a great game. We're going to go ahead and end it there. So Truman Helms, player of the game.